everything looks a little different, and we missed an episode. I apologize. Here's the quick recap as to why. I had to reinstall Windows, I had a new hard drive, so all of my computer got wiped, but I kept all my save data, so that's a good thing. I think I've pseudo recreated our layout as best we could, except I don't know where my file was for like the little outline I had on the screen last time. That's neither here nor there. We're here, we're back, it's Unbound. If you haven't already, make sure you go check out my upload from this past Sunday. I went to my first Pokemon Regional. It's my little pseudo vlog about the Pokemon Atlanta Regional 2025. But that's not what you're here for. You're here for Pokemon Unbound. We're jumping onto a Lapras, and we are riding down a waterfall. Okay, there's another Lapras here. Is that to take me back up the waterfall? It is. Okay, well, you've heard it here first, folks. These Lapras just sit here all day to happily take people up and down the waterfall. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm so excited to be back playing Unbound. The Wet Valley, and then Crater Town and Pokemon Daycare to the left. I'm pretty sure we're going to Crater Town, aren't we? All right, let's see what is on this route. We got some Purloins. Still Purloins. Purloins. Ooh, okay, Growlithe. Growlithe is absolutely what I want. 1000%. That is a strong fire type. Arcanine is a legendary in my heart. And would just make a great addition to the team. I think there are definitely better fire types. You know, because of course Growlithe, even with Arcanine, is only a single typing. It is only pure fire. So it doesn't have any additional dual typings that could help us down the line, but still, Growlithe is a great pickup for now. And if we can't use it later, if we find something better to use, that's okay too. Lickitung! Oh, that's exactly. Oh, I better take a rest. That volcano takes a lot out of you. Let me heal your Pokemon so they don't get tired like me. Okay, good to know. This NPC here will heal us. That is very helpful. That is very, very helpful. Are we in a forest or on a route? I can't tell. Volcano Los Dos. Last Sally. I also do apologize if there is a slight difference in my overall audio. I'm hoping it's better, is really what it is. Percy, but Percy hasn't changed. She's still back there, digging into the chair as often as he can. Hits us with the wing attack. Hopefully the audio is a little bit better this go around. So for those of you who know a lot about like building your own computer, I don't clearly, which is why this mistake happened. A little over about a year, probably more than a year ago, had a hard drive crash. My computer is a custom built that I built years ago and have slowly upgraded different pieces over time. I had upgraded my motherboard and like my video card, all this stuff, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna have such a fast computer, I'll be able to play anything. And I replaced my hard drive. I got a nice big 2 terabyte hard drive, plenty of room to install so many games. But it ran like garbage. Everything was just so laggy. Everything would just take forever to run. Like literally as simple as pressing the Windows key to like open up like the start menu would slow my computer down so much. I just couldn't understand what it was. I was like, I don't know what it was that could possibly have caused such a weird thing with as much money as I put in this computer. Finally found out this past week. The reasoning was my own stupid fault. The hard drive that I bought to put into my computer was not a hard drive for like a big PC. It was a hard drive for a laptop. So I was trying to run all of this incredible stuff off of a laptop hard drive, and it just could not keep up with it, and I was just getting bottlenecked. So finally replaced it, got a nice new NVMe NVMe, something like that, hard drive, which is basically like just a card. Like, the hard drive is so small. The hard drive is smaller than my phone, thinner than my phone, and has more storage than my phone and runs faster than my phone. Trainer tips. Keep an eye out for trees with a shady area between them. These indicate hidden grottos. Special areas have been appearing en masse ever since the meteorite strike. Simply interact with the trees and prepare to face a tough Pokemon. And in fact, if you use Cut, you even find one on this route. So earn the Vision Badge from the Cratertown Gym, and then come back here to find it. Okay, so there's not currently one. Okay, so this we know means that this is a quest. I just got a notification that said this is Pokemon related. The next English Black and White Special Pokemon TCG set releases July 18th, 2025. This is really exciting. It's a new TCG set. But why I like double taked is all the notification that I read was Black and White, and then I saw Special, but my brain, from how far away it was, I thought it said sequel, and I was like, did they just randomly announce the Black and White sequel during, like, Milwaukee? What? Today is leg day. It's the most important day of the week. Some people skip leg day, but those people are wrong. Walking is the best way to work out your legs. If you walk enough, I'll give you a reward in celebration of leg day. Alright, go ahead and walk 150,000 steps to really work those calves. Oh, so this has been counting since I first started playing the game. That's so many... Okay. Okay, that's a lot of steps. I don't even know if it's worth, like, sitting here, like, speeding back and forth. Know that it is. I'll definitely forget to come back here and do this quest. But, like, that is something. But anyways, to wrap up the story about my computer, I now have a nice new hard drive actually built for this computer. And now all of my super nice additional pieces of the computer, the video card, the motherboard, the RAM, all that fun stuff, now actually has a hard drive that can support it. And now I actually have a computer that runs like it was built in the 21st century, which is really exciting. I'm actually able to play games that previously I hadn't played. I sat down last night and played Baldur's Gate for like an hour, Baldur's Gate 3. I was so excited. I hadn't played it in so long because I just couldn't deal with how laggy it was because my computer couldn't keep up with it. How this will impact the Pokemon YouTube channel, not much of one, and how it will impact LeBron's legacy, probably the most impactful thing to LeBron's legacy. Pokemon Daycare, Cratertown. I don't think I really need anything from the daycare. Sometimes my shorts cause chafing when I run, but for the most part, they're delightfully comfy and easy to wear. That's why I don't wear shorts. Just don't wear shorts. Just wear pants. You know, like an adult. I mean, I guess your name is Youngster. Big secret, being able to wear pants all the time. Find a comfortable break, especially if you live like somewhere where it's warm all the time. Linen pants, those are the secret. They're breathy, they're thin, they still look nice, and you also don't just constantly, you're not on fire from wearing like jeans, but you're also not being sunburned because the sun is so bright. That's that's my, I don't know where I am with this video. I'm all over the place with this video. But, oh, speaking of just like this announcement though, Black and White TCG set, these cards do look super soon. Let me turn down my brightness so you can see them. Very, very cool Zekrom and Reshiram art cards being announced here. For those of you who don't know, if you're new to following me, or you've only followed me for like Pokemon Ambrosia or now Unbound, I have gotten really big into the Pokemon TCG, playing competitively in my local area. Won a couple challenges. I've second placed at a cup. It is something I have really found a passion for lately. And so I'm super excited about all the new sets coming out. Actually, as I plugged at the beginning of the video, and I'll do a self-plug again, I have a video that I just uploaded this past Sunday that was my POV, my little pseudo vlog, as well as a little bit of background history about the Pokemon TCG. I uploaded, I just went everywhere on that. I went back and forth where I was trying to get to. Too many things in my brain. It's like a little behind the scenes of my time going to Atlanta back in April for the Atlanta Regional Championship and my experience with it. And all that fun stuff, man. They just really doubling down on where Riolu was. Let's take you out. You should be able to... I just realized they're... Oh my gosh, I thought they were level 30 for a second. I was like, why are they so high level? Alright, Burmese gone. I'm hoping Rosalia decides to attack Matang instead, so Snowrun stays alive here. It's the hope, and it is not. It is an empty hope. We'll throw in Shrumbeak to get ourselves there. You'll be able to take them out and pluck on them. Sonic Boom, only 20 points of damage, not too bad. That's a time where it would be great to have the Growlithe with us, but Growlithe's unfortunately in PC. They would have been great here. But Shrumbeak will get the job done for us. Trying to learn Roost. Roost could be helpful. Let's get rid of Supersonic for Roost. Wingull levels up. I think that's taking us at the level cap, because they only got 1 XP. Helmbeak coming in. Speed through that last little bit of the fight there. You can't beat me in battle, but you never beat me in knowledge. I bet I could beat you in knowledge. I'm pretty smart, and I have Google. And I have Google. Not most people have Google. Especially not in the Pokemon world. I love it. Okay, let's head up to... Oh, wait. Got a Zygarde cell here. 5% collected. I got another quest here. I've been researching the relationship between incense and Pokemon breeding. It's slow going, but I would be super helpful to say. Would you like to help me with my research? Great! To start off, please bring me a Badoo. I've added limited data for Badoo and Rosalia to your Pokédex to help you start out. Okay, we're probably not going to do that right now, if ever, just to be so real with you. When I was a student in the Pokemon Breeder School, I learned that the best way to raise loving Pokemon is to battle with them in important battles. You seem like an important trainer. Can you help me raise my Pokemon? Sure. Let's get started. Alright, to be completely real with you, I am just going to speed through this entire battle. I'm just going to speed through this whole thing. I'm hoping, oh no, I definitely should have switched back to, I was assuming they were just going to have 5 Vulpixes by the way they were acting there. But that was not the case. Ralts, back to Matang, and with a Metal Claw. Sherub, good old Trumbeak for some blocking. Cleffa is fairies, so back to Matang for a Metal Claw. I can feel my baby's getting stronger already. Well, yeah, something. Thanks for battling me. Come back tomorrow to help me train my babies again. No thanks. Is that a Clefairy? I want the Clefairy. It's Clefairy! Let's head inside the daycare, see if there are any quests in here to pick up. Ooh, wait, we have a storage system! We can grab the Growlithe. Who would I want to drop for the Growlithe? Probably Glameow. Probably Glameow. Not really much of a thought there. Just the immediate, like, yeah, that's what I want. There's some horrible trainers out there who breed and breed and breed and breed, and when they're done breeding, they release any Pokemon they don't want. How despicable. You're not one of those trainers, are you? No, of course not. I'm not a shiny hunter. I didn't think so. You don't look the part. Sometimes when a boy and a girl Pokemon like each other very much, they lay an egg, and the daycare couple is kind enough to hold on to 100 of those eggs for you. Wish I could breed Pokemon as great as they are. I mean, technically just boy and girls. Sometimes they're dittos. The Clefairy out in the yard was captured by a ranger hailing from Crater Town. Where did he get it from, though? Last I remember, there were no wild Clefairy around here. No wonder the one in the yard looks so sad. It has no friends. I'll take it with me. I'll be its friend. For those of you who don't know, I am a big Clefairy fan. It is one of 2 Pokemon right now that I am working on full English collections of. I'm absolutely all over the place with my videos today. This is my Keep collection. Oh wait, that's bad. Wait. I realized the camera was flipped the wrong way. This is my Keep collection. These are just some cards that I'm currently like. The Charmander, Bulbasaur, and Squirtle are all similar like art styles of like them with the Pidgeys. This is from my first season of playing competitive Pokemon and the beginning of my Espeon collection that I just haven't done anything yet. But This is one of the Pokemon I'm doing a complete English printing TCG collection of. This is every English Poliwhirl. Those are the only 3 that I am still missing. This one is this exact card, except it just says staff on it, which this card is also just this card, except it has the League promo thing there. And then the other page of Poliwhirls, which are the other 4 Poliwhirls that are currently at. To just continually bring it back to my Atlanta vlog, I actually got this card when I was in Atlanta, which is really cool. And the other Pokemon that I'm working on an English collection of is every English Clefairy. Poliwhirl and Clefairy are 2 of my favorite Pokemon. Espeon is another one, Mew. I have a whole video on the channel where I ranked all 1,025 Pokemon if you're interested in that as well. But this is just every... I have a pretty decent amount of Clefairies missing. All of the base sets for Clefairy are all like $10 to $20, so you know they're up there in price. So we'll get to a lot of those eventually. A Toys R Us promo, which is just this card, except it says Toys R Us right there. But yeah, that is all my Clefairies, and then all of the Lily's Clefairies IRs that I just don't have yet. This is like a $15 card. This is a couple $100 card. And this is a promo that I do actually have, but it is actually in my Joltik box deck that I play. So I do actually own that card. It is just currently being played. But that is my story of... I'm a big fan of Clefairy. Mew is another one, like I said, my favorite, but Mew cards are very expensive. Pikachu is another one. I have more Pikachu cards. This is just the first one I've put in here. I plan to do some Pikachu pages as well, but Pikachu is also just a very expensive Pokemon. And then Espeon is the other one that I'm planning to do. But again, very expensive Pokemon. Alright, put the Super Potion in the items. I am all over today. All over the place today. I'm so sorry. Don't think you can get past me so easily. I wasn't trying, but okay. I did not mean a Metal Claw. And then with a confusion. Matang goes down. Oh, I should have went back and healed during all that yapping. That probably would have been helpful. His wing attack is the exact same thing, except wing attack is physical. Let's go Air Cutter for special. For special. 3 wins so you get some extra XP. Wing will actually would have been preferred to stay in there. We can also low kick our way to victory. Get the Super Repel. Trainer tips. The button combination for running quickly from wild battles can be set from the option menu. By default, you can run quickly from wild battles with... Oh, I didn't know that. Well, let's try that real fast. Okay, when can I do it from? I'm pressing. Oh, wow. That's cool. I mean, it's just one less button click. So, Crater Town. Go inside and heal up, talk to all the friends in here. There used to be a Clefairy by the bookshelf a long time ago. I wonder where it went. I guess that's the one in the daycare up there. Some gym leaders you'll encounter later on in your journey rely on the power of Mega Evolution. You need to be aware and prepared for them if you want to beat them. If you don't know what Mega Evolution is, think of it as a Mega Power-Up. Well, you can't really explain Mega by using Mega. Talking about abilities. Do you want to turn on sticky keys? Disable sticky keys. Chat, this is one of those things of like, it is one of those things of when you reinstall Windows, stuff happens all the time. Where it's like, sticky keys is one of them. That's been disabled on my other computer for years. But getting a new computer does that. I heard there's someone in Tarminga Town who teaches the art of Mega Evolution. They're introducing Mega Evolution now for some reason. Even though it seems like it won't be impactful for us for a little bit. Calling all trainers, Storm and Volbeat have appeared. Wow. Wow. Love Volbeat. I'm the Pokemon Move Maniac. I know every single move the Pokemon learned growing up. Okay, so you need heart scales to learn moves. Good to know that is in Crater Town. That door's locked. They didn't want to put anyone in there. The meteorites in Crater Town are imbued with a sort of cosmic power. They say that if a certain Pokemon comes in contact with one, strange things will happen. The only Pokemon I can think of off the top of my head is Deoxys. Quest? Hey, trainer! What, you want me to say something interesting? Fine, then. Lately, I've been having trouble with my brother. He's got himself in deep with this gang calling themselves the Black Imbor. I don't really know what it's about, but I'm really worried for his safety. I haven't spoken with him in days, so I'm afraid something bad has happened to him. What's that? You be willing to check up on him? Ah, thanks. You can probably find my brother in the northern KBT Expressway. I'd go myself, but I'm too weak of a trainer. They say these black Imbor are insanely vicious. Alright, sounds good. I thought it said block at first, and then I realized that was an A. Did you know that if you talk to the gym referees before battling the gym leader, they'll give you a free gift? Did ya? You learn something new every day. I clicked B, so I said no on accident, but it's fine. 20 years ago, a large meteorite was hurtling toward Borrius. The astronomers at Cube Corp predicted that if it wasn't stopped, it would fall directly on Valley City. This city, and end all living life here. With great haste, we began our evacuation of the city. As we were about to make our escape through the KPT Expressway, we heard the news. The meteorite was now predicted to crush half of the region. If we attempted to flee underground, there would be a large chance we'd be buried alive. Chaos ensued. All was thought hopeless until he arrived. Eros, the legend. He arrived alongside a small Pokemon he used to teleport everyone to East Borrius, safe from harm. He planned to attack the meteorite head-on and use it to smash it to bits. Once he had transported everyone to safety, it is said that he rode on a Rayquaza and smashed into the meteorite. It shattered, and most of the smaller fragments fell on Valley City. The city was destroyed, but Eros had saved a region. I will never forget the heroic act that man performed. I assume it was Hoopa. My grandfather survived the meteorite strike lots of years ago. He even made a friend with a Pokemon that fell from the stars. Okay, you really buried the lead, old man. Wait, let's ask. Who'd you make a friend with? I didn't know if maybe they'd give me more story bits. Who was your friend? Was it that fell from the stars? That's not Hoopa. Deoxys is my other thought. Have you ever used the KPT Expressway? It's an underground highway that goes around most of West Borrius. The acronym KPT is actually short for King Borrius III. He was the king of Borrius that created the concept of a region-wide highway. Wow! Borrius is underground transportation highway. Yeah, you little brat there. Get over here. Hey, you said you could pass through here. This place belongs to us, the Black Imbor. It's like our gym, kid, so scram. Tall off home, tell you ma, you little goody two-shoe punk. No. What'd you say, little creep? I'll teach you to take the Black Imbor seriously. I'll pummel your pretty Pokemon right to the ground with relish. Oh, I like the little Imbor symbol, and I like the little jacket they got. Tepig makes sense. Makes sense that you would have a Tepig. Is it Tepig or Tepig? I don't know why I'm pronouncing it so specifically like that. Grimer coming in. With the Supersonic, get you nice and confuzzled. I mean, I guess Water Pulse also could have gotten you nice and confuzzled. Let's go for an Air Cutter. Whole thing. Off the top of my head, what is actually weak to what is Poison's weakness? I'm blanking. Is it Psychic? I think it is, right? Poison is weak to Ground and Psychic. Yeah, Ground and Psychic, which none of my friends have. So we'll just stay and hit him with a Water Pulse. And then hit him with an Ice Shard. Nice. Don't get all high and mighty because you beat me. If you really want to pick a fight with the Black Imbor, go duke it out with our leader. He's somewhere in this tunnel. We'll do that next time. I think this episode we're going to focus on the gym, unless we're required to do that. I was trying to go to the Pokemon Center, and I really went the long way to get there. I think we're going to do the gym today, unless it forces us to do that first, which would make a ton of sense to me. Let's keep checking out what's down here. Crater Town, town built from ash. Ketchum? A Pallet Town? Every hour, different groups of Pokemon roam around Borrius. My daughter loves hearing about those on the TV, and she's been dying to meet one of them. By any chance, happen to have a Volbeat, do you? No, you frisked me. I don't like that. You know what I saw on TV? Route 17, they said there's a whole bunch of Volbeat there. My daughter loves watching TV. I'd set a time limit, but if it weren't for her, my son would never know when Pokemon swarms appear. It's not like these Pokemon are easy to find any other time. They're just really talking up Pokemon swarms. They're like, hey, you gotta hear about this. We got Pokemon swarms. This cave takes you out of town to Route 6. From there, it's a straight shot through Route 7 up to Frost Mountain and Route 8 to Blizzard City. If you're gonna hike all the way up there, make sure you have many Pokeballs for catching Pokemon. Most people don't go that way, though, since they don't have the Vision badge. Without it, they can't cut down that skinny tree in front of the entrance. Does it grow back, like, canonically? Is it growing back all the time? I mean, I know for us it does, but you said that people don't have it because of that. Don't I have someone with Flash, by the way? I don't know that I can use it. I can't. I can't. I didn't see you there. Welcome to the Crater Town Gym. Let's start you off with some fresh water. As you can't see, this gym is centered around dark types. If you want to win here, a good strong point would be bringing a fighting, bug, or fairy types. Just be aware, because of the many trainers that struggle in this gym, negative emotions will fill the air as you battle. Those emotions will inflict damage at the end of each turn. Only dark types, psychic types, ghost types, and Pokemon with the ability Magic Guard, Unaware, Oblivious are unaffected. If you end up struggling because of the negative emotions, bringing a Pokemon that isn't affected can really help you out. Now, getting to Vega the leader is relatively simple. Navigate the dimly lit hallways and don't get spotted. If you get spotted, you'll either have to battle some trainers or be sent back to the beginning of the hallway. Every trainer you defeat will brighten up the room, so I recommend battling all in first. Good luck out there. I don't know how I'm supposed to see them. Yeah, I don't know how I'm supposed to see them. I don't know what I'm supposed to do there. Okay, that does give me a little bit more view. I guess we'll just fight these people because it gives us view, which is nice. Okay, Ryulu, I was really hoping you were going to outspeed there. I'm going to be real honest with you. I was really hoping you were going to outspeed there, because that would have saved me a lot of time, had you outsped. Yeah, you actually resist all of them. We do not have great Pokemon for this gym. For, like, any level of matchup. We got nothing. That's not great. Okay, I did at least get some additional vision there. I'll check my PC. I don't know of anything that we've come across yet. No, not really. And I don't even know of anything in the nearby area that we've like bypassed that would have been interesting, or not interesting, but helpful to have. Because it's mostly just been normal types, flying types. Yeah, like, not much of anything that's super beneficial. I still think Rioli will have a pretty easy time, as long as they just don't get sniped out of existence from a flying type. But, okay, so that we're walking that way, I just got grabbed by that person immediately. And then I got sent over here for some reason. But fought all of them, which increased, so I guess it is just really left. Okay, so we just can't get directly in front of them. Okay, so they send me back to the front if I run into them. Dang, I thought I turned around fast enough. Actually, I think it's if I'm just in the tile in front of them. I think they can look at me, right? Yeah, okay, they can look at me. It's just if we are in between the same tile. Okay, that's good knowledge. Knowledge is, as they say, power. Just slowly going up, waiting for someone to be there, okay. Alright. Around on this spot. Ugh! Oh gosh, that was... Oh no! Okay, at least we're just back to the start of the hallway. That's nice. It's not back to the whole thing. Okay, you turn and go down the hallway. Alright, new hallway. New hallway unlocked. The trainer was spotted. Why are you running around with a camera too? Pop in there. Oh, I think we're there. Hey, we did it! Let's go. It's in all complicated words and numbers that make no sense. Would you like to save the game? I would. Hey, tell me, what is your name? Wiz, I see, so that's how it is. Whisper. Oh, maybe don't mind, I was merely talking to myself. I am Vega, the leader of the Crater Town Gym. When I first arrived here, I felt comfort in this somber atmosphere of this town. My Pokemon and I therefore trained here to hone our skills to the apex. Incidentally, are you afraid of the dark? Many people are. Knowing exactly what you're up against gives people courage. But when they stumble blindly and never sure where the foe will appear, fear destroys even the largest armies. Let's see if you too will be crushed by the heavy atmosphere of my might. I get crushed by the heavy atmosphere of just life in general most times. Yeah, that's just called depression, though. Lipard coming in. Okay, that's beautiful, Ryolu. Negative emotions fill the air. The fake out. Yep, always got to be in. Oh my gosh, that was so much damage from fake out. Oh wait, you're telling me we got a speed boost off that and it still wasn't enough to outspeed this Lipard? Okay, well, at least I was expecting us to kill. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be so honest. I was expecting us to kill there. We should have just went counter. But hey, now we know, since we don't outspeed, we can just hit counter. Actually, let's... I know we're gonna lose the speed boost, but we're already being outsped anyways. I did not mean to heal Wingull. No! I wanted to heal Ryolu. Alright, Ryolu comes in. Ryolu hits the counter. Oh, okay. Or they super, but we hit the counter. They're gonna hit like 4 of them here. I was kidding. I was kidding when I said they're gonna hit 4 of them. At least this should one-shot. What? Am I misremembering counter with a different Pokemon move? Pokemon counter move. I thought counter was supposed to, when hit by a physical attack, the user strikes back with 2 times power. Oh, is it just 2 times from each Fury? Because Fury Swipes is so little? Wow. Wow! That's upsetting. That's upsetting. That's upsetting. That's really upsetting. Yeah. Dang. Well, I guess we learned something here. And that's that I suck. Let's go ahead and reload that. Yikes. Okay, so let's immediately swap into... We should probably grab our other fighting type. That would probably be helpful. Let's swap into Wingull. And try and see if we can get a Supersonic off. No, okay, cool. No, cool. Echoed Voice. And then a Rock Smash. Okay, cool. Go for a low kick. Please get low. Okay, only 2. Let's go. Only 2. You love to see it. You love to see a crit. Everyone's been saying it. They love to see a crit. Mostly me. Mostly I'm the one saying it. I love to see the crits. Tormented by the negative emotions. It could be worth, like, swapping in between and healing up Ryolu, since I feel like Ryolu is going to be our saving grace here. Hit the Ice Shard just because it does have priorities to hurt them a little bit. Ryolu comes in. Slash gonna hurt a lot. Wow, okay, I didn't think it was gonna hurt that much. I didn't think it was gonna hurt that. Okay, let's reset my expectations. Alright, we've had a few changes while you were gone. We have Hariyama with us, which is our Makihita. We were able to level them up and evolve them and have a second fighter type. You'll also notice our Ryolu evolved during that. So they are now a fighting, or they are now Lucario fighting steel thanks to that Soothe Bell. Immediately had to sneeze. No moves changed. They still have their same ability of Steadfast, flinching raises speed. Hariyama has Guts, Ups attack is Suffering, so it might not come into huge play there, but the Force Bomb to try and paralyze and then Smelling Salt to do double the damage. I also, during that, caught a Ditto, which was fun. Randomly was there, so it's like, this seems like a low chance to appear. Alright, so we're going to kick things off with a Fake Out. They're going to withdraw into Absol immediately. And then we're going to hit him with just a Force Palm. We should be able to take a Slash. The Force Palm, so we're looking for the Para here. Because the Para reduces their speed and also benefits us. We unfortunately do not grab it, so we'll just hit another Force Palm, assuming they're, yeah, I was like, assuming they're going to heal. We'll go for a second Force Palm, which honestly, they might be in range of a high roll killing here. Yeah, it just kills. That's beautiful. That's what we love to see. Alright, I'm going to get some XP. Wingle gets some XP. Wingle's trying to learn Aerial Ace, which Aerial Ace is 60, can't be evaded. No, we're fine. Line part, I am going to swap here. We're going to stop swapping to someone who is needed for this matchup, which is the Snow Runt, so we can drop some healing on Hariyama, get them back to a good range. Hit the Ice Shard here just to work them down a little bit. Hariyama comes out, we're going to hit the Fake Out, get that additional little bit of health knocked down, potentially puts them in range of a Force Palm just killing. We might not even need Lucario for this one, just because Hariyama, the benefit of Hariyama is they also have big defense. And since they're being physically attacked, it's what we're looking for. Easy knock. Easy knocks. Get those negative emotions. Sneasel comes out to play. So you are everything I'd anticipated. I am him. They go for their own Fake Outs. They do still outspeed. They have a Dark Gym. This could potentially knock us out. Okay, we do survive it. I couldn't remember if we had an item on us, which I think makes it do more. Easy peasy. Lucario, not even needed. Hariyama just absolutely carrying us. Interesting. I believe you would make a fine agent. And Wingle evolves into Pelipper. Bow Pepper. Bow Pepper. Yeah, we were supersonic to protect. Remarkable, both in using the intel on your foe, that being myself, and for staying steadfast. Hey, that's Lucario's ability. Even under pressure. For your outstanding spirit, the Vision Badge is yours. We've got Vision! Look at these cool shades. Cool shades. The Vision Badge will allow outsider Pokemon up to level 32 you received in trade to obey you without question. The HM Cut may also now be used outside of battle to remove small trees blocking your path. And as a token of goodwill, I believe this TM will be useful to you. We got TM46, Thief. It steals the held item from the opposing Pokemon. In my line of work, I can find being able to use your opponent's resources is advantageous. One last word of advice. Avoid the shadows and stay in the light whenever possible. Do this and you will avoid falling into ruin. This I promise you. Where do I get Cut, though? Do you just give it to me? Hey, can you send me back to the beginning? Thanks. Thanks. The asset is sent word. The target is on the move. Alright then, let's move into position. Uh-oh. Is that about me? Use the KPT Expressway to go south of Crater Town. But I do want to go north first. Alright, there's someone standing there. I assume that's the plot. But before we do that plot, we are going to go north. We're going to do this side quest of finding the little brother and also dealing with the Black Immor gang. So that will be next time. I hope you all enjoyed this episode. If you did, definitely let me know in the comments down below. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Go check out all the other content that there is, and I will see you in the next one.